Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center on this sensational Sunday here in Connecticut. Apple and orange, my favorite. Apple and grape is good. Apple and pear is delicious. I suppose I don't have a favorite. Anything juice. I guess apple is the common denominator. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Type 2 diabetes, gone. Type 2 diabetes, gone. Literally, gone. In many cases, it is gone forever. Some cases, not so much. It'll just be greatly reduced, depending on how shot your pancreas. That's all in the book. That's all in the book. But I'll tell you what, guys, this book is very, very near and dear to me. My father suffered with type 2 diabetes for most of his adult life, and it got chronic by the time he passed away. If he didn't pass away, they were going to have to amputate both legs below the knee. They were completely 100% black. There was no circulation whatsoever below the knee. But anyway, I don't want to get morbid. But guys, 1 out of every 3 senior citizens has some sort of type of diabetes. Millions and millions of Americans are suffering with type 1, type 2, or pre-diabetes. As much as 40% of the population has some sort of diabetes, and those are the ones that are diagnosed. There are many more. There's a real good chance that over 50% of the population has some form of diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes is genetic. It's not going away. It's a genetic flaw with the pancreas or some other thing that causes the insulin to not be regulated one way or the other, not enough, too much, whatever the case may be. It's not going away. Now, the True Power Diabetes Gone system is terrific for controlling that type 1 diabetes, but it will not be cured. Pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, guys, you did it to yourself. You don't like to hear it? Too bad. You did it to yourself. Type 1 and type 2 pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes is done through a faulty diet. Case closed. I don't care if your grandfather has it. I don't care if your Aunt Susie has it. It is not genetic, and you are not predisposed to it because it's all in your family. The only reason it's all in your family is that your whole family is not eating correctly. That's the case. That's just a fact. Guys, I'm not arguing with you. If you don't like it, turn this off. It's as simple as that. Okay? But here's the deal. That's the bad news. The good news is if you caused it by diet, you can completely 100% cure it by diet. Now, the conventional way to do it is completely 100% wrong. Now, this is all outlined in the book, but I'll go over very, very quickly here. Insulin, which is the culprit or the savior, no matter how you look at it, is a transportation device. Consider it a big yellow school bus. Okay? Carbohydrates, glucose, sugar, whatnot, latches onto the transportation device, the insulin, and it is taken throughout the bloodstream and into the cells. Okay? Now, with type 2 diabetes, when the carbs, whatever, latch onto the insulin cannot get through the veins, arteries, capillaries. Why? They are chock full of fat, and it can't get through. Now, in the body's infinite wisdom, when the insulin isn't getting where it's supposed to be, the body says, oh my God, I guess we need more insulin. And they start pumping more insulin, even though there's no more carbs in them. This goes on every single time you put something in your mouth. This is what's going on. Okay? And you can imagine, after a while, that is way too much insulin. And the pancreas gets lazy, and then the pancreas ultimately shuts down. Those are the two ways that may not be cured. If the pancreas is so far gone that it can't produce any insulin on its own, then the book, the $10 book, will only be a moderation device. Okay? It will help. It will help you go way down in your insulin, like the type 1 diabetes. But if it's shot to the point where it's not working, it's probably not coming back. In some instances, it does. But for those of you that have not done permanent damage to your pancreas, it can be gone in a month. It can be gone in a month. Now, the conventional way of doing it is to cut back on the carbs. Okay? And that works pretty well short term. That along with insulin, oh, see, you're fine. You're not fine. First of all, your body desperately needs carbs. The number one ingredient in every single one of the hundreds of trillion cells in the body is glucose. That's sugar. That's carbs. Guys, you need it for every cell of the body. Not only that, there is one thing and one thing only that feeds the brain, and that is, you guessed it, glucose. If you dramatically cut back on your carbs, like these clucks tell you to do, you are really, really jeopardizing your health. Okay? The insulin is not the problem. The carbs are not the problem. It's the fat. You get the fat out of your bloodstream and you have no more type 2 diabetes. That is a fact. And Dr. Jason Fung, chubby little tool, is telling you the wrong things. You get rid of the fat, you have no more type 2 diabetes. It's as simple as that. Okay? And the best way to get rid of the fat is the True Power Juice Cleanse. Okay? It will not be on my website until next week. Okay? You can get it today. PayPal me $10 at the email at the end of this video, and I will attach it to the email today. And you can get started. Start with the True Power Juice Cleanse. In 30 days, you're going to be so flushed out and feeling so great, you're not going to want to stop the juice cleanse. Okay? That's all explained in the book. Guys, it is this book, the True Power Approach, is the number one approach to curing or greatly reducing the effects of pre and type 2 diabetes, and as well as monitoring the type 1 diabetes. There is no better. Scientifically proven, it's the best way to go. Anyway, that's that. So let me hear from you today. If you have any questions, do the email today. As I said, I'm going on vacation, and I can't guarantee that this is going to be up on the website until next week. But you can get it. I will have my laptop, and I will be able to attach to any email. If I can get PayPal, I'll just check it on the PayPal, $10, boom, you have it that day. Okay? And you can get started to the rest of your life. Type 2 diabetes, gone. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. I love you all. Man, that's good.